So this is going to be my final reflection for, uh, I guess I wrote it in as helping look after kindergarten kids. Not really sure what exactly to call it. I know it falls under service, but uh, I mean, all we really do is just hang out with them, give them some individual attention, help them learn. It's not really helping look after them. I think that's the wrong description. But anyway, so yeah, for a while, once a week, we would me and the rest of my class would meet up with all the kindergartens in our school, and we would just chill. It's fun. We each had our own buddy, and we just chill with them. And we had a few designated activities. Just make sure they do them, give them some ideas. You know, basically be like a role model-ish help person. It's hard to describe, but anyway. Um, so my little buddy was Ryan, and he was really cute. I really liked him. But something that really stood out to me is we were supposed to help them make a bookmark. And when Ryan was. Apparently, Ryan very rarely does any work. So I gave him some ideas for the bookmark and helped him make it and all that sort of stuff. I didn't actually draw any of it. But. And then I gave it to the teacher. The teacher said, "Wow, that's the most work I've seen Ryan do all year." That was just a passing comment, but it really meant a lot to me because I pride myself on being someone who works well with kids. So I've asserted that pride. Um, so for this activity, I put down just a few learning outcomes, just to working collaboratively with others and engage with issues of global importance. Of course, educating the youth, kind of a global issue. So I think helping teach kindergartens about, expressing themselves, drawing butterflies on bookmarks, whatever. That's a global thing. That's important worldwide. And then working collaboratively with others. So yeah, I just had to work with him, and yeah, he got really distracted sometimes. He would just run around. He'd either have tons of energy or no energy whatsoever. It's just total extremes. I feel like I was exactly the same way as him when he was a kid. So I think that's sort of why teacher stuck me with him, because thinks I can do better with him. Apparently I did, so that's good. Yeah, I really enjoyed that. Uh, so I just hope to make a small bond with Ryan, right? He still says hi to me sometimes. It wasn't a huge bond. It wasn't we weren't as tight as I'd like. I'd rather we still talked more, or something like that. I don't know. Guess there's not too much I can expect. 'Cause it's kindergarten, but some part of me really wanted him to enjoy the time with me. Like I think he did, but not enjoy the time. I wanted him to remember me, because when I was younger, I remember having a buddy, and I also remember, went to grown up parties, and there was one kid that was like 14ish, and he was just total normal kid, pretty boring by my standards today. But when I saw him at the party, I talked to him a little bit, and just thought he was really cool because he's older. So I sort of wanted to be that to Ryan, but maybe I wasn't, which is unfortunate. Um, so yeah, I just had difficulty keeping him on task, whether it was he was too rambunctious or he was too tired. Either the two, snapping him out of it. Yeah, so I interacted with him, obviously. And I learned a lot about working one on one with kids. It's not something I do a lot. Normally I work in groups. but working one-on-one is easier and harder in different ways. It's easier because you don't have to know as much. I guess you don't have to know as much about each kid's personality because you only have one kid. But at the same time, you have to focus. You have to be more on task than that kid. Whereas with a big group, if you get off task, nobody notices because they just, they talk amongst themselves. That's all right. So, yeah. So, I don't know. I developed some skills. I don't know. I've always sort of wished I had a younger brother or something. Maybe just some kid I was babysitting or something. I don't know. I think, I guess my kids, future kids, it's a long way off. 17. But I guess I developed a few fathering skills, things that could come in handy when helping my kid in kindergarten. He's struggling to make a bookmark for his next class, but I think those are important skills. So yeah, I think he really did benefit from me, even if he's not really tight with me. I think he really did get a little bit more done. I feel like he did more for me than my buddy did for me when I was younger. So, I mean, I did more for him. Yeah. Uh, so yeah, I actually don't think there would be something I'd do differently because I'm not sure how I would want him to feel about me. Maybe it has nothing to do with how I acted, more that he's just not someone who remembers older kids like I used to. But I don't know. I was so happy with the outcome because he did get a lot done. Um, yeah, I think it'll really help with parenting, helping Ryan. Hope it does. Hopefully, I'm not a father too soon. That would be, but someday. Anyway, all right. It's the end of my final reflection.